Greetings of the day for on the occasion of Expo Clean Energy Chile 2023. I'm especially thankful to Mr. M.K. Purohit of Info Pacific Affairs and Professor Palma of Energy Center, University of Chile, and Dr. Atul Sagare of University of Tarapacá for inviting me for this. Uh, I'll be speaking mainly on hydrogen uh, related issues in India. And before I start, I would like to quote Mr. S.Z. Yemeni, uh, uh, the Saudi oil minister, who in 2000 during OPEC meeting told that the Stone Age did not end for the lack of stone, and the oil age will end long before the world runs out of oil. It was a comment which otherwise would have not been taken seriously, but because it was by Saudi oil minister himself in 2000. So uh, that shows that how uh, 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 how much futuristic he was in thinking about that. Actually, decarbonization process, it didn't start uh, in this century. In fact, it started long back. In 1920s, it was the first one which started after the Industrial Revolution, and now in 2030, we see that again this kind of decarbonization is has started taking place when the energy uh, source it shifted from coal to oil, and now oil to probably hydrogen. Now I'm talking about hydrogen in this case, and let me tell you that India has been very optimistic in this direction, and India has set aside on becoming energy independent by 2047 and achieving net zero by 2070. Now, India, as of now, spends around $160 billion on energy imports, and which is likely to double by the year 2037. This is according to the Niti Aayog, the Planning Commission of India, Harnessing Green Hydrogen report in 2022. Now, green hydrogen is expected to play very important role in it because of its long duration storage capability, renewable energy. It can be produced from renewables, and it can be used for decentralized power generation, aviation, marine transport, and many more applications about which I'll be talking now. Now, hydrogen, if we talk, we should talk about the green hydrogen. Now, what is green hydrogen? If For that we'll have to understand other nomenclatures also. For example, the gray hydrogen is the hydrogen which is produced directly from coal through steam reforming process in the form of natural gas or methane, and it is highly carbon intensive process. Blue hydrogen, on the other hand, is again produced by the same thing, same process, but then the carbon which is evolved in the process is either captured or captured and used. Now, green hydrogen, on the other hand, is the hydrogen which is produced through renewable energy resources. The processes, there are many processes by which it can be produced, but then carbon is not involved in this. Of course, it is basically by electrolysis of water. Now, India has announced in 2022 January National Hydrogen Mission with the objective of being the leading producer and supplier of hydrogen energy and creation of export opportunities in green hydrogen, reduction of dependence on imported fuel, and then development of indigenous manufacturing capabilities, attracting investment, and creating opportunities for employment and economic development. Of course, R&D forms an important part of this activity. Now, the outcomes which are expected or projected by 2030 are first is green hydrogen production capacity of at least 5 million metric tons from and capacity addition of 125 gigawatt renewable energy capacity addition, and it will take about 15 billion of investment across the years, and it will create about 6 lakh job. 6 lakh is it is approximately more than about half a million job. Now, uh, cumulative reduction in fossil fuel bill is expected to be again $160 billion, which just now India invest in importing fuel. Now, abatement of carbon in the process would be around 50 million metric tons annually. Now, green hydrogen has recently been defined by Ministry of New and Renewable Energy Resources. And what it says that green hydrogen doesn't mean simply production through green resources. It should ensure that in the process across the value chain, means from well to gate emission should not be more than 2 kg of carbon dioxide equivalent per kg of hydrogen. And for this, India has already announced that Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Ministry of Power shall be the nodal authority to accredit and monitor these kind of effects. Now, India has taken another initiative, and that is through Hydrogen Valley project, which was announced by DST in 2022. It has already been announced, and what it targets is that there will be different geographical areas, about 10 in the countries, in which the whole value chain of hydrogen, which caters to mobility, industry, and energy, will be there will be dedicated geographical area, geographical location where all these things will be there. Now, objective of Hydrogen Energy Valley mission is to have a high technological readiness level and strengthen the knowledge capacity of scientific industry and industrial sectors, carry out demonstrations, and then also the also increase in the public and private awareness. Now, after doing all this, what are the outcomes? Some outcomes are already which have taken place are that in April 2022, Oil India, a public sector company of Government of India, it announced the first green hydrogen economy, green hydrogen production plant uh, with a purity of green hydrogen of 99.999, and it was installed with a capacity of 10 kg per day at Jorhat pump station in Assam. In 2023, Jharkhand government announced an MOU with joint venture with Tata Motors and Tata Cummins to start country's first hydrogen-powered automobile engine production plant in Jamshedpur with an investment of about 45 million. So this will provide the the whole value chain of hydrogen-based internal combustion engines. Now, there has been very many private initiatives also, and for this, there an alliance. It is called India Hydrogen Alliance, which has been formed, and in which 7 major private companies, they have come together to participate in the whole value chain of hydrogen production, hydrogen storage and transport infrastructure, hydrogen scaling of hydrogen production and funding, green steel plant and cement, where it has a lot of applicability applications, and then green ammonia, which is suitable for refineries and fertilizers, and then also heavy duty transport. So these are the things which India is contemplating. It has done, it has contemplated and set a target with the background channel activities related to setting of standards, etc. With this, I would like to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity for sharing my views with you on hydrogen. Thanks a lot.